I wanted to ask you too. I was thinking about this. So when we're committing to goals, why do you think people break the self promises to themselves? Like somebody has a goal, losing weight or whatever. What is it for you that like has made you break? Because I know there's for me a quick one is like a very stressful mental event. Something happens in the family, something, and that kind of screws up my mental framework, and then I break on my goal.
100%.
Yeah,
That's
is that
all.
what triggers
Oh,
you?
oh yeah. And I'd assume it's probably what triggers most of us, right? And it's almost like that's opening the back door for us.
Mm.
So like maybe things are getting tough and then you have this traumatic incident in your life, whatever it might be. Maybe it's family stuff, relationship
Hmm.
stuff, but then that's kind of your out. You've been looking for an out, but no one wants to quit when the out isn't legit. So now we're
Hmm.
given this legit reason why we can stop being driven, why we can stop being motivated, why we're mentally broken in the time. And maybe all that stuff's true, but I think continuing on and pushing through towards your goals or whatever your new hobby is, like that's actually probably going to help you heal through
Hmm.
whatever that trauma is. But no, I completely agree. Every time I've broken, it's always because I was really looking for an out and then I was
Mm.
finally given it through this circumstance in my life at the time.
Yeah.
And I was just so quick to accept that and be like, yeah, that's why I'm not doing this now. That's why I'm
Hmm.
not showing up to the gym for a few months. And luckily, I've always had people there to push me and kind of bring me back in because I don't know where I'd be if I didn't have people around me. If it
Right.
was
The
just,
endless
yeah,
hole.
if it was
Yeah.
just on me to be buried in that hole, like I was there earlier this year. We were in our group chat. Everyone's responding, laughing, having a good time. And I'm just MIA, not responding. I'm watching, right? I'm watching from the corner, but I'm not
Uh-huh.
responding. And then, I just get that message like, where are you at? What are you doing? Like, get out here. And sometimes it takes that extra push.
Hmm.
But you're right. I think it's like you're just looking for an out when the motivation's drying up, when you're not having as much fun. You're looking for something in your life that is an easy way to say, yeah, I need to focus on this right now. But really, I think you got to stay driven. You got to stay on your goals, which isn't easy. There's no easy way. Like even
Hmm.
people listening to this, like it will probably spark them and help keep them motivated. But yes, that will fade. And now you're going to have to find that new source of light.
Hmm.
You're going to have to find that next thing that's going to help take you to that level. But just remember, it's okay to be human. It's
Hmm.
okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to show emotion. We all are going to have our ups and downs in life. We all have the things that we're struggling with, and the things that we're struggling with are heavy. No matter how small it is. Yeah, I like to use my example from earlier. I compare my woes to others in the world, the people that aren't doing as well.
Hmm.
But my problems are still my problems, and they're just as heavy as anyone else's. But I try to use these things, these tools, my friend circle, all these different things to help keep me going, driven,
Hmm.
motivated. And it's going to happen. It's going to be successful, but be kind to yourself.
Hmm.
Accept yourself for who you are and what you're going through. And yes, you can push through. Do you find that kind of you feel that way too?
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you the friend circle. So we have obviously a really good net of people that will call you out on your bullshit. We'll see you kind of falling off a little bit and just kind of check in with you and go, hey, man, what are you doing? Where are you at? Are you taking care of business? And it's just very nice because sometimes you need somebody outside to be accountable for you because you're in the middle of life. You're obviously going down the drain. You're spiraling, sometimes maybe out of control. Some life event happened that knocked you off your edge. And now you're just like, "Oh, I have no motivation to work out, to eat right. I'd rather smoke weed, stay at home, do a bunch of nothing. This feels good. I'm just indulging myself in vices instead of attacking the problem because who the hell wants to go work out and do something mentally draining, physically draining when you're already mentally jacked up, from a traumatic event in family or a relationship, you just had a breakup, who knows, whatever it is. So many people these days don't have that social net, man, and a true social net because they'll have the hi bye friends, they're really acquaintances, but how many people have like a real friend group that's just genuinely there that can just go, hey man, haven't seen you in a couple weeks. You good? What's up with you? And just be like, okay, let's go out and do this, and just kind of edge you back into what was normal. Because everybody goes through something. Hey, we're all human. Life's short. Someone passes away. You break up with your significant other, car accident, whatever, name it. Things happen. And once those moments come along, that's when it's really a true test to how much of this can you keep going in the most suboptimal conditions, because you're not going to wake up every day with a 100% sleep score on your little watch. You know, you're not going to feel rested every time you go to the gym. Yeah, your back is going to hurt. Your elbow's going to creak. Your neck hurts. You know, there's never an optimal day. You want to go running, it's 110 out. It sucks. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Wait until winter? That's just life, man. Nothing is ever perfectly set up for you to take over. It's just, there's always roadblocks. And during those, I guess, moments where you seem to falter and things weigh heavy on you and it's like the world's on your shoulders, that social netting, I think, is so much more valuable than people give credit to, because there's people that I see these days hardly with any friends, man. They just live digital lives. And it's just like, what do those people do? Because once they're drowning out in their problems, who comes to check in on them? You know, it's not the same to get an Instagram message. Hey, bro, how you been? Haven't seen you post in a minute. That doesn't do shit.
No, it's not the same. You need it in person. You need to have that physical human connection, because that's ultimately what we drive, what we connect with. You know, the social media stuff's great. You have your friends, you check on them. But when you're face to face with someone, there's more of that connection there, the vibration. You're watching their facial features. You're feeling that emotion come through. And we're very lucky. And I love that word social net, because I think about that when you're falling and you need something to catch you. You need people around you to help lift you up. Maybe it's your family, maybe it's your friends. So I urge people to, if you have good friends like that, like keep up with those relationships, like really put some focus into that, because it is a rare thing. And I hope that's something that we can provide for others.
Yes.
Like, even though it will never be a physical thing, hopefully maybe one day we can start meeting people and connect with some of our listeners. But for the meantime, this is a great substitute. It's like others need an outlet for these things. And I hope that we can help in that way. And I know that's one of my big passions in life, is just helping others level up and understanding that, yeah, this shit's hard. None of us asked to be here. None of us asked to be born, and some of us have really bad situations, but you can make the best of it. And if you follow some simple steps, some of these tools that hopefully will help enlighten others on, you know, the whole yoga, meditation, cold plunges, journaling. These are a lot of things that are very low in cost and that you can start doing today. Start leveling up right now. But hopefully we can start tapping into that where we help others. You know, that's a big passion of mine. And I know you feel the same way. That's the whole reason why we started this.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Trying to touch lives the most effective way we can, not just people we meet, but, you know, digitally. How many people are going to see this? And hopefully there's somebody out there that's just taking a listen and it clicks with you, man. And you go, man, this is what I've been missing. I think this is the last key to help myself grow and heal from all my problems. And maybe, you know, spark a new life for you.
Right.
Or the life you've been dreaming about.
I love that.
You know, yeah.
I love that, man.
Hey, we'll end it there, fellas.
Cool. Hey, remember, we're all human. We all got our problems, but you always got someone you can reach out to. So just keep it going, people. Stay positive, stay driven, stay motivated.
All right. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye. Peace.